Hey guys, this is Derek from Pacific Coast Auto and welcome to our YouTube channel. We're taking a look here at a BMW E46 touring wagon. So this one here is the M Sports package, and so you get a different front bumper, you get different wheels and suspension, and then the interior has a couple of things like steering wheel and scuff plates and whatnot. See, the M Sports package tends to hold its value more against the other versions of the car. Changed its name from the M Technic version or just the M version of previous generations. And I've always liked the E46, and I've always liked BMW 3 Series wagons, and in fact I did have this car on my list of cars to buy a few years ago, and then ended up getting a 5 Series Touring instead, because I couldn't find a good 3 Series Touring. And this one here is a very good 3 Series Touring. So let's have a quick look. Engine is a 2-liter 4-cylinder, which I didn't know until I actually opened the engine bay. I thought that this was going to be their 2-liter 6-cylinder, like the one that you can find in the Z3. But I guess they also make a 2-liter 4-cylinder, possibly an iteration of the Z3's 1.9-liter 4-cylinder. So it is weird to see a 4-cylinder in a BMW engine bay, but the engine running condition is very good, and I suppose it would be good on fuel. I'm going to close that hood, give you a quick peek of the good looks, and then we're going to go look at the auction sheet. So here's the inspection sheet from the auction. It's a 2003 BMW 318i Touring M Sports Edition 2000cc engine. Auction grade is 4.5 with an interior B. 57,935 kilometers with automatic transmission, but you can shift yourself. Here in Japan we never got the manual transmission for the Touring. Xenon headlights, toll collection box, armrests. That's quite a sales point. Owner's manual, history papers, and spare key. And please see for yourself about the suspension, because they don't know if that's original. Warranty papers with the dealer stamp is not on there. Sometimes the dealers don't put their stamp on, I don't know why. Seat and steering wheel wear, console scratched, aftermarket suspension, alloy wheels and door mirrors scratched. And then the body here has an A2 medium scratch on the side skirt on this side, a replaced fender, repainted section, and otherwise is in really good condition. Okay, so here we're going to do a once around of the car so you can see it completely. I turned the fog lights on because I really like the halo lights, and I believe that this was one of the first cars to come with the original halo lights. The E34, I think, was the first car to have them officially, but they do look really nice on there. Okay, so let's go around here. I think that the Touring body style is better looking than the sedan or the coupe version of this, even though I do very much like those cars. I think that it looks really well with the rear tail lights there. I think it gives a good balance to the overall shape of the body. And then you get the extra storage as well. And wagons are just a little bit weird and funky compared to your regular cars. And because everybody likes SUVs, something like this in Canada or in America would be pretty uncommon. And for that, it's cool. Okay, so looking at some of the details, I believe that these are aftermarket. Possibly aftermarket, possibly the corner lenses here, because they are all clear. Now I think that the headlights themselves are not aftermarket. Corners, I think that I know that they usually come in an orange or an amber. They may come in the M Sports package like this. I'm not too sure. Okay, and then we have extra fog lights down there. And just look at that bumper again, because that's one of the special points of this car. Okay, we have kitty cat footprints all over the car, because the cat couldn't get its paws off of this. Roof racks on there. M badge at the back. Marauchi BMW. I guess that's cool to have that. It's a Japanese BMW dealer. Okay, I think M Sports comes with a different exhaust, but I'm not sure. It's not very loud though. Alright, so let's go into the car. First off, we'll do the back seats here. Door cars are in good condition. Standard E46 fare. Enough room in the back for a small family. Here's the M scuff plates on all 4 of the corners. Okay. This one here pulls down and gives you cup holders in here and a little storage box in there. Into the back here. It is enough luggage capacity, I would suppose you could say. I think it's good. Probably compared to my Mark IV Golf, you're looking at about twice, 1.8 times. Cargo cover. Speakers in the back. That's interesting. And then this one here, which is your animal cover. This one comes up. No spare tire because BMW stopped doing that. Batteries in the back there. Okay. And into the front. So rear wheel drive gives you good driving dynamics. And BMW makes cars that are fun to drive. Although, compared to today's cars, most of the steering is heavier up until, I think, this generation. I think the one that came next had a steering that was more light and more custom to what people like. The heavy steering gives you better feel for people who like driving. This is an Alcantara seat, and we have a little bit of wear here. And it's on the passenger side too. You can see a bit of sagginess in the bottom bolster. M Sport steering wheel. Okay. Hop in, 57,959 kilometers on here. Good looking gauges. And the steering wheel feels nice. It's a little bit thick and leather, but the leather's soft and squishy, and so it's good. The AC works and the shifting feels good. Brakes feel normal. All of this is the standard entertainment system. I guess CD player is as entertained as you get to be. Here's lots of scratches, but it looks like it hasn't ever been smoked in. Shifter with shift yourself section. I don't like how the windows are set up because you can't do both front windows at the same time unless you're hanging loose. But you can do both sides at the same time. Kind of weird, but I do like centrally mounted window switches because I think it's kind of redundant that most manufacturers put 4 different window switches in the car, and you don't really need to have one on either side. I think that's kind of dumb. Foldy style mirrors, typical of a Japanese car, even though this isn't a Japanese car, but I think that might be an option that's available in Japan where it isn't in other markets, because all Japanese models of cars had that kind of folding mirror since the 80s. Engine seems happy. You get cup holders, and this, something I don't really like that much. It kind of gets in the way of where I want to put my arm when I'm using the e-brake, but then again, I don't use the e-brake while driving, and so I can deal with it. Okay, so overall, a good vehicle. I love the way it smells inside. It smells just like a BMW should, which is like every other BMW, it seems. But yeah, good car. I like them very much. And so this is a good condition version of a car that I like, and so very nice. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.